as you know, I work with a fair number of golf courses, and they love this time of year because after the Masters,
people fired up.
It's like what you were talking about on Friday. It's after the Masters, or sometime less. I forget what you were talking about, but you said the Masters get you fired up to go play golf, right?
Yes.
That's the same with the golf courses around here. They're all like, they all want. I mean, that's basically when they start their season, is after the Masters. Whenever the Masters is,
do they run specials then?
No.
Leading up to the Masters?
No, well, sometimes like Paso Robles Golf Club over the weekend was doing a $90 special for two people in a cart.
Why don't more golf courses around here do like a membership thing, like where much like the Central Coast Golf Card will give you 10 different courses, but maybe if I'm Paso Robles Golf Club, I say, hey, you know what? Spend $500 with us, and you can play as much golf as you want throughout the year.
Yeah, that's probably not enough. I mean, it like those memberships are
play golf once a week for free. I don't know. It's just
they cost a little bit more.
Okay,
they do, and they do. There are a fair amount of golf courses that offer price breaks with their membership plans.
So, I mean, because I was always thinking, and, with the Central Coast Golf Card, I mean, I love the program because you get 10 courses or whatever you get that year. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less.
9 courses.
You get variety to go out and play different courses.
Yes.
And then you can kind of find out what's your favorite course, and then you can...
And it gives you an excuse to go play a course that you normally wouldn't play.
Like, for example, and I'm not, I don't golf like that much anymore, but I go to Lake Lopez, and this is the county thing, I believe. But they have a deal.
Is there a golf course out there now?
No. We're going to talk about boating. Okay. So... to go into the park, you have to pay $10. We all know that, right? It's $10 to go into Lopez.
Yes, because the first time I drove out there, I was like, I just want to check out the park. And they're like,
$10.
No, it'll cost you $10. I'm like, I'm not going to check out the park. Turned around and drove back.
And if you have a boat, you pay another $10. So it's $20 every time you go to the lake. Or
California.
You can buy their unlimited pass. It's $200, but you get to go as many times as you want for a year. And so, do the math, it's 20 times,
like
and it pays for itself.
It's just like your haircut.
Go 20 times, it pays for itself.
You can buy memberships at courses where you can do that.
Yeah,
I'm
saying it's a good idea. And then for guys like me that like to go out there, 40-something times a year, it's well worth it. And it's half the price of what
But are you going out 40 times a year? That's the thing.
Yeah, some years I've gone up more than that. The last couple I have not. I think 2018 I went 5 times and I spent $200.
Did you play yesterday?
No, I did not.
Oh, you didn't get the buzz.
I did not.
Is that because you're not drinking? Golf and drinking go hand in hand with me.
Not for me. I mean, I like to have a beer or two as I'm walking the course or driving. Let's be honest, I don't walk that often. Usually get a cart. And you know what? I like to have a couple beers on the course as a refreshing thing. I don't like to drink a lot because I want to play good. I want to play.
Now, you fish when you get drunk and you fish when you're sober.
Yes, if I'm
Which are you better at? Fishing drunk or fishing sober?
I don't know if I'm ever drunk when I'm fishing. I'm just drinking on somebody else's. I'm not like drunk. I don't usually get drunk until we're at the campfire. But I would say sober. You're making better decisions.
With fishing?
Yeah, because you're casting and you're I don't know, they're both it depends what kind of fishing. I'm doing different fishing when I'm drinking.
Have you ever caught a really big fish when you're drunk?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
The biggest fish I ever caught, 125 pounds.
So then you're better drinking than...
I was fishing
for... You caught a 125-pound fish.
I was fishing for a fish. You know what I mean? The fish that were there that we were fishing for...
Are you drunk right now?
Could get that big.
You're fishing
when I'm
for
sober
a fish?
and I'm fishing out of my own boat, I'm fishing for, bass. And God, the best you're going to get is maybe 10 pounds.
The game of golf...
Probably not. Probably 7.
I could...
5.
If I wish I would have kept all my scorecards over the time of playing golf. Because usually when I started playing golf, it was an excuse to go out and drink for 4 hours on a golf course in nature and water.
I remember breaking bags, putting all stacking like 20 beers in your golf bag.
Right. And when you try to pack like ice packs around it and all that stuff. And the first 4 holes, I'd be terrible. Terrible, just horrible scores. Then when I'd start catching a buzz.
Yeah, you start to calm down.
My scores would be awesome. And then towards the tail end, it would drop back off because I got too drunk. It's like you have to walk a fine line when you're buzz golfing. You gotta do buzz golfing. You can't do drunk golfing. If you think that you're better at golfing while you're drunk, it's not you're better at while you're drunk. You're better at doing it while you're buzzed. Is there anything that you're better at when drinking?
Dancing, right? I mean, I won't even attempt to dance sober. I can't dance at all. But I think I'm a pretty good dancer, and I think I'm a really bad. I think people have told me that I'm a pretty bad dancer, like my wife. But she'll still dance with me. But I have to have a good buzz going. Darts. When I used to throw darts, there was the same thing as golf. And when I started golfing, I think the same thing. Sober, especially playing with new people, it was a little awkward and it was a little tight. And as you played a few holes and had a few beers, I got better.
For me, unequivocally, it is socializing. Socializing is the best thing that I could do. But I think so, in my mind, maybe not. Because I've ruffled some feathers before socializing while being drunk.
Well,
and people
how
might
drunk,
say,
you know what I mean? That's the thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. We're asking this question today. What do you do better when you're drunk? 805-543-3693. Those are the 805 Beer text lines. What do you do better when you're drunk?
Subscribe to the Jeff and Jeremy podcast now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, and YouTube. It's your Central Coast commute-friendly podcast.